So it's been a few days since I've done one of these super ones, but I think our biggest problem now is getting the shaft to slide through there. So we're gonna have to heat that, which will in turn make this rubber explode into flame, which will in turn burn down our building and ruin our lives. So we have to watch what we're doing, is what I'm saying. I got all the other pins out, so that's the only thing that's holding us together at this point, is just driving these U-shaped pieces out. So I got the seat adjuster thing loose. We can take that off. I guess I didn't get it all the way out to that side, but I got the broken one out, is what I'm saying. So we'll see if we can we get this out the rest of the way. It shouldn't take much. So close. Can we get this out of here? I should think so. We're so close. We can always break it off and then end up having to do more work later. Come on. There. Alright, now we're ready. We'll try it there. No guarantees that you're not going to melt. I got precarious hose placement, so that's great. Maybe we can do something about that real quick. Safe. That's what we're after here. Safe. I think we'll do one at a time. And that way we can spread out the fire over multiple times here. And we can make it more difficult that way. Okay. I hear it sizzling, so that's good. What you want to do is drive right on that so you mushroom it out. See? That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, sure enough, it's going to work great. I can tell that right now. Yeah, we're running her over good. That's good. Okay. Excellent. Why did I not get rid of this thing while I was thinking about it a while ago? Come on off there. And that's out of the way. Now, that's what I wanted. Now I can move it all freely. I got that a little hot, but that's okay. We're used to failure. Turn it down a little bit. Get a more even instead of a melt. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Now we just need to get something to continue our progress. This isn't it, but we're going to try it anyway. We're coming along, don't worry. We're coming along. We've put a tremendous divot in the end of our shaft, so that's going to work. Shoot. I think that once upon a time, when I did this, I went back and forth with it through there a few times. Slid it in and out a few times is what I'm saying. To make it move easier. There we go. That's what we want. We want it to be right in our way. That's of course what we want. Come on. Flip off of there, you. I'm gonna need to go back down the side. I don't know what just fell, but it doesn't matter. Okay, come on. Stay put. Come on. Good grief. Looks like it'll go through there. Maybe not. Can we get this out? And talk about a struggle. We need to grind on it a little more. Sure, go follow the ground. Yep. We'll get her eventually, don't worry. We need to just see what, there's a high spot in it. Okay, let's move it out here. Let's see if we can't get it now. Almost. All kind of troubles we're having. Table's not level. Stuff falling off. There. Okay. Now. Come on. I love that when everything leaves. So close. So far. Let's drive her back together. Ouch. There, that's what I wanted. Turn it. And we can get our shackle out of the way. Our washer out of the way. Lay them up here on this side of the table, which will ultimately fall away. That's still super hot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost out of there. What's holding us back? Let's go through again. Let's go back through. Maybe there's something. This is so much fun. I can vaguely remember this amount of trouble, but usually it's not. Good grief. And this, children, is why you just buy the rebuilt seat assembly directly from Corvus. There! God dang it! Son of a gun, that's ridiculous. The old shaft's got some wear in it, you see. That ain't helping us. Jeez. Look at that thing. Alright. Well, there's half. Now we just have to struggle, fight, and everything with the other guy. There's our junk rubber. What a hassle. Throw that out in the open so that it starts burning. Ain't gonna hurt you. Alright. Got a lot of cleanup to do, see? Now we get to start all over with this side. It's a fun time. I'm here to tell you. Yeah. Well, as per usual, the GoPro died because that was well over an hour worth of working on taking this apart. But we got it. So now I would say that we will clean and get this ready to go back together, and that'll probably be in a separate video. So until then, we will call this the end of this installment. All right, so it's the next day, and I think we're ready to put this back together. I got everything cleaned up and initially painted. I may paint it again after it's on there. Probably not. But I got everything test fit. I got bushings in these pieces, and I got to put the bushings in that yet, which isn't a big deal. And I should have probably got new shackles because they're a little wore. But what you can do is turn them around the other way, because you're naturally, it wants to slide back on the frame and rub against that side. As you can see, it didn't hardly rub the other side at all. So if we pull it back this way, it'll be rubbing on the new side, hopefully. And it'll last as long as I use it, because basically all I do is dig post holes with this tractor. So anyway, that is going to be our plan here, is to put this back together. So let's get started. They give you two sizes in case you have to really ream on your seat frame. But this one is good, so I think we'll get by with the standard ones. There. Just had to break the crustiness off of it. And what you're going to want to do is use way too much. You know, because it really takes a lot. Let's do one at a time. Oh my. See, if we didn't drop everything on the ground, would we really be doing a good job? Oh, okay. And I noticed something else while editing the film thus far, and that is that the seat suspension is put together wrong on the 880. So whenever the rubbers got changed out, it got put together wrong, which isn't a big deal. It's just these U things are coming in from the wrong side. They've got them coming in from the front, and they're supposed to come in from the back. So whenever it is that I put a seat bushing kit in it, or a bushing kit in the suspension, I will put it back as it is supposed to be. However, it does hold you up, so that is good. My Super 88, they put the springs in upside down on it, so it actually, the adjuster's at the bottom, and that doesn't work. So takes all kinds, you know. It's always good to refer to a, you know, look at another tractor, refer to a picture of one if you're not, you can't remember how it goes together, because I have that trouble too. You know, I forget what goes where. Now, I want this to slide in there easy. It slides in every other piece easy. Why is it not playing in this? Oh, geez. We're going to have this kind of a day again. Okay, come on. There we go. That's what we want. Alright. Now, let's fit this, might as well fit this other side, because it's going to be an equal battle, I'm sure. There. hell? You silly goosey. Oh, come on out of there. Oh. Okay. So, that may be a tedious process, but it is in fact necessary because you need to have everything where it will slide together fairly easily so that you can get this done without a lot of banging and clanging, because you don't, I mean, you don't want that. You want it to be nice and tight, but you don't want it to be so tight that it doesn't move when you hit a bump, you know. It's already going to be that way with the new rubbers. In my experience, the new rubbers are pretty stout. So, oh geez. And you want to get as much dirt in it as you can, because that really helps you. Alright. I gotta get my other rubber. You gotta imagine it like this. And your rubbers are going to go in here as such on this side. So what we have to do here is we also need to put our arms in, and I should probably double check and make sure which one goes on what side, but I'm pretty sure I know. Let's see here. Alright, so put this in here, get that in there. The one with 3 goes on this other side. And gotta get that. Sure. Okay, we'll put that in there like that. Now we will get this shaft puts the washers on. I'm not speaking in English because I'm thinking while I'm doing this, but these raised nubs have to have the washer against them. And if you do this, now I want it to hang on the fresh side, so you want the fresh side down. There we go. See, that's the side I fitted it to, so that's the side that it works. Now, I got too far. I need to get this back just a little bit. And there's one. Now, I need to put this one in here. Make sure you get your teeth timed correctly. Oh, I'm having a heck of a time here. Oh, washers. Now, once again, we want, yeah. I hope it makes sense what I'm doing. This is kind of becoming the white trash seat rebuild series here. There. Just gotta get her in there. Beautiful. Okay, now we need to get our roll pins and free them from our package. And hopefully we won't lose any like we've done before. Here's our bigger ones are for putting it on the tractor. And the tiny ones are for putting in the seat adjuster. And the other ones are for putting in these yokes. So, let's see here. I'm just having a great time here, dropping all my tools. About halfway, that's what we want. And I'll put this on the end. Come on. Probably be handy if I had this like on a solid surface. But that can be a two-edged sword too, because you can end up causing yourself problems. Now, your seat adjuster, when you're done, your handle should end up on the left side of the tractor as you're looking at it from the back. And that is a common, I guess, thing that people wonder about. And apparently, what have I done here? Apparently, I got this one stuck. I had it loose. There it goes. When I painted it, I must have got paint on the wrong place. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's see here. Let's get that through there. Maybe I can turn it. There. You're going to want to keep these even, you know, where they are. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time when you go to adjust it. You're not going to have stuff in the right place. You won't have as much adjustment as what you need, is what I'm saying. Didn't bring the roll pin punch, so there's nothing like just setting it on your lap. There we go. That's excellent. Now we need to adjust, and we need to hook that side up. And we need to get it back in time. As everything I just told you, I am not doing myself. There. Right? 3, 4. I think I want it about there. And then I want this about like this. I want this and there as such. And we need to now, we need to go the other way. Try to pull it out. We can get to it. Oh boys, it's gonna be a trick. Get it out where we can put that in. Maybe. I think we can. Oh, come on. There we go. I think we're pretty even now. All right. Let's go put this on the tractor. I hope you can have seen some of what I've done. I think I've been out of the frame of the camera most of the time, but We're running out of daylight. I'm trying to get this done. And I always have to think about this. We want these lengths as such, I'm pretty sure. Right? And as we flatten out, they will fold around. See, they're up all the way now, and when you put it in, the roll pin will stop it. But I've got these where they just, a little ozzing, they'll slide on. That's what you want. Right about there. Ouch. Sure. See what you're gonna want to do. It's had a lot of problems, but it'll work. And that looks about right. Like I said, you really don't need to tighten it up very much, because the new rubber it's quite stiff on its own. So now what a guy could do, if you're doing a big time restoration, is drop all your tools on the ground. Now what you can do is clean it up again and paint it. I don't like the rubber to have paint on it. I just think that makes it look not nice. And I'm a believer a little bit, not to great extent, but you know, when they put stuff together at the factory, or they put weights on tractors and things like that, it wasn't 100% perfect, you know. It had some little scuffs in it and stuff from where they put it together. So touch it up a little bit, but don't worry about it. I mean, when they built them to use. And while they did care about the looks to some extent, it wasn't the primary goal of everything. So clean up our mess a little bit. Now we're ready for our sliding seat adjuster assembly, and we must get bolts, because we did not have on the 880 we didn't have any, and I used these on there, so I'll go get some. All right, here's our seat adjuster, and we need to slide it to where the holes are all in the visible spectrum, which right now they are not. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Almost. Does that line up with something? Come on. Now, I'm hoping that that works. We'll see. And I'm probably blocking your view again. Now, dang it, it was 3/8 bolts. That's what it's supposed to be. Oh, did I just drop that in there and can't get it out? Can we get it all out of there? No. Let's see here. Just a minute. Come on. There's that one. Okay. You gotta gently stick your finger in the hole. Talk sweetly to it. Maybe it'll do something for you. Come on. Here we go. There. Now we're lined up, maybe. Hammered home. Don't forget, no matter what you have in your hand, you always have, what is it? A hammer! So you don't have to worry. Now the trick is to not have used too long of bolts. And we're probably on the borderline of that. And you are asking yourself, what does this matter? Well, the problem, friends, is if you use too long of bolts, it interferes with the seat springs when you are adjusting them. Come on out of there. Back out a little bit to where I can get the nut on. And then we'll go the other way. There. Get them all started and then we'll tighten them down. Just in case there's trouble. I think that'll clear still. I don't think we have a problem. You can't see that, but I can. And trust me, everything is going to be all right. Just come on, we don't want it totally tight. We just want it snuggy wug. Are you in there? Kind of. Are you coming along? No. Come on. Come on. Gotta back out a little bit so we got room. Got my finger in there. This one is the most difficult of all. I remember this now because of your seat adjuster handle being in your way. But perhaps it will be fine. Uh-oh. Now we're not far enough. There we go. Kinda, sorta. Come on. Alrighty. Oh, seat adjuster, you're not playing right. Sure. Yes. Now, we should be able to do this number here, because I'm a pretty big old boy and I need the seat all the way back. And I probably could have actually, there is another set of holes in there. I could have probably moved it one more back, but I think that that'll be fine. I think. We'll see. We can always move it later. I'm going to go in the house and get the seat cushion and show you that. All right. We got to hurry because this part of the building does not have light in it. And we want to get this done. Ooh. I finally found a downfall of this fancy thing. You can't, when you have it set to where it closes tight, there, it doesn't open up all the way. So, all right, we need this rod, and somewhere, come on out of there, you. All right, we've got this fancy jobby, which we need to put in there. Uh-oh, that rod don't want to do that. I'm wondering if we're going to be doing bolts. We might be, because I can't get the old rod. That's unfortunate. I thought we had her licked. Okay, we got rust cleaned off of both ends. Maybe that's what it took. Maybe we just were not clean enough. But I'm thinking But if a guy does something along this line and holds this here, oh, there we go. That's what I had in mind. Okay, now we're through one way, and I'm blocking the camera. Oh gee, I might have to go to the other side so I can see what I'm doing. Yep, I'll do that. Come on, seat. Don't fight me. Just lay back and take it. Come on. I'm making this better for you. There, oops, too much. Okay, can you see? It looks like we're even. The right amount of stuff is sticking out on both sides. We can now get our cotter pins in, and we might as well put in new ones. I mean, we're this far. These are too big. Yes. These are too long. Yes, but we can fix long. We can make longer short, but we can't make shorter long. Too long, sure. Are we that way? I want them both sticking through the same way, at least, in theory. That way they're either both up the right way or both upside down. And that way. That is not making me happy. I want better than that. I want this. More better. Come on. There we go. I think we're good. Alright, there's part one of seat. Now we need to add part two, which is the backrest. And for that, we need this piece of pipe. Let me move you up higher. Now, I forgot to get enough black paint. So I may be pulling this off again to touch it up because I did not get it all the way painted. But for now, and the sake of video, so you can see it, I'm going to go ahead and put it all together. And then at least I can get my fasteners that I need dug out and have it ready to go. So let me go grab some more bolts and then put the back on. Do we have enough stuff here? I would almost think I may do that later when I put it back together. The second time, I'm kind of wondering if a flat washer is in order. Just for the sake of, I don't know, maybe not. It might be fine. I at least want to mock this part up so that we can see, because I don't have any hardware. I got to get everything out of my supply. The seat does not come with any sort of hardware, which is understandable because they don't know what you got going on. But this is something I've wanted to do to this tractor since I had it, because in my mind, all of these late style 770s you saw with the deluxe seat. I never really saw any with the pan seat that were flat fendered anyway. Now for our seat back, we need to get us, ooh, what do we need to get us? Did they put this together upside down? I believe maybe they did. Right? Yeah, I think they did. Because we got 3 holes to get us in. They put a screw in that hole, but the bottom holes don't work out then. So we need to move this screw down here and then get us some bolts to go through the pipe and into the seat back. And then we'll need to call old Greg Davis and get us a beautiful decal for the back of this, because it's supposed to say Oliver on this shiny seat back. So anyway, I'll go get some more bolts. Oh, let's use our light from a viewer. That kind of helps, doesn't it? Yeah. So we need to get, I'm not even sold on these bolts. And now I dropped what I brought along, so that's cool. But what I'm saying is, oh, that might work. It seemed like they were awfully long, but by the time you go through the pipe, I don't think you have much choice. Well, as per usual, that quickly became an ordeal, but I got it on there and it looks sweet. So we should be in business. Like I said, need to get the decal to put on the seat back. But other than that, we got us a snazzy, rebuilt, deluxe seat. And it should fold forward, so that should keep it nice somewhat. But anyway, I'm happy with it. It's much better than sitting on the pan seat all day, so pretty snazzy. And our light from our viewer is really working excellent, lighting up this dark area. Ooh. So anyway, I think we'll call this a success. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. That helps out the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. Tell me that you liked it or tell me that you hated it. Tell me I'm a moron. I really don't care, but anything that you say helps us out too. So thank you again, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.